Housewives. Tell me, what's the latest? How do you keep up? How do we keep up?
I'm not really keeping up right now. I'm not keeping up. I already said it, so I'll tell you. I decided I'm not coming back this year.
Why?
Well, it's been 14 seasons.
14?
Yeah, 14. And they allowed us to sit around for a little too long because it was making a decision. But during that time, I had started working on a lot of other things, and I got some nice big projects coming soon. So I'm super excited about those things. But it's not just that. It's just like, after you really have time to think, and a friend of mine was like, why do you keep doing it? And I was like, well, I think because I've just been doing it so long, it just feels weird to think not to do it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a moment.
Okay, you just said take a break.
Well, no, I'm not coming back this year.
Ever.
Well, I would say, I don't want to say never because we're still going to do things
hello,
together.
lambs. Welcome back to another episode of What the F with Sunny LaRue. Me, also known as the professional martini drinking blogger, and I am back again with breaking news. But before we sip on this piece of tea, you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on breaking news, updates, new episodes, or when we go live. It is the freest and easiest way to support the channel. And if you want to follow me on social media, I'm on all platforms. My handle is at Sunny LaRue17, or simply Google Sunny LaRue17 and all my links will populate, including the website, podcast, both YouTube channels, and all social media links. And you guys can follow me that way. Now, let's get into this tea, because child, you're not going to believe what's going on down south, particularly Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're going to talk about it right now. Y'all, get your tea, get your coffee, get your yak, get whatever you guys are fancy to, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Well, as I was relaxing today, to be honest with you guys, I was getting some notifications and everything was like bing, 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 popping up. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? So, the Grammys are tonight here in LA. Hold on a second. Child, this coffee is good. So is this gossip. But anyway, so at the Grammys, a housewife walked the red carpet. And I think you guys already know who that is. And that's Kandi Burruss of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she's also a member of Escape. And so a couple of weeks ago, like about a week ago, maybe, she was asked the question, did Bravo reach out to her with a contract? Because as you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta, this last season 13, was just in the tank. I mean, it was just in the tank. Okay, you guys. And so it was terrible. And so I guess Bravo exec, Andy Cohen, all of them decided to take a step back and kind of re-examine what's going on. So we're not sure if we're going to get a housewife situation like we did down in New York, where they recast everyone, which I thought was a great idea and I enjoyed that show, or what they did in Miami, Real Housewives of Miami, where they got rid of some people but kept OGs and added new people into the mix. So at this point we don't know. And it was mum on the Real Housewives of Atlanta situation, the fate of the whole cast. So Kandi was asked, have Bravo reached out to you with a contract? And she's like, no. And they need to get on it because I got things to do. Like, we ain't got a life. We're sitting around here waiting on you, Andy. And I'm trying to make these coins. And I can't do that in limbo. So you let me know what the F is going on. And Andy goes, okay, I'll let you know. You're fired. Yes, child. Okay, and we all know when Bravo and Andy severed ties with you, okay? They let the housewives pretty much say whatever they want to make it seem like it was their decision. But we know Kandi was the longest running housewife of any franchise, because the Real Housewives of Atlanta was the second franchise. The first one, original one, was Real Housewives of Orange County. So Atlanta is their second longest running franchise. And she was the longest running housewife, okay? So, and she was getting allegedly a $2 million paycheck. $2 million. And it's like, why are you getting $2 million, Kandi, when you don't produce nothing? She gives us nothing. And Todd, her husband, I mean, I can do without him too. So, but she has a cute family. Her 2 daughters, her 3 daughters and her 1 son. They're very cute. Ace and Blaze, and yeah, cute. But I had enough of Todd. I had enough of Mama Joyce and Todd. He's a gold digger. Your mama don't like me. I had enough of that. I had enough of the OG gang, her aunt's restaurant. I was tired of that. She has Blaze Pizza. She has this. She has that. She has candy-coated sex toys and everything. And just a bip, bop, boop, boop. I mean, just so many pies on the counter. It's like at one point, when do you say enough with the pies? Right? Okay, y'all. So she was caught on the red carpet at the Grammys, okay, which is going on tonight. And this is courteous of Variety. And it says, Kandi Burruss says she's leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to take a break. In other words, you're fired. So this article goes on to state, Kandi Burruss announces that she will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Are we happy? Yes, we are. The Bravo reality series she has appeared on since 2009. She discussed her decision with editor Mark Malkin for Variety on the carpet presented by DirecTV at the Grammys on Sunday, which is tonight and is happening right now as we speak. Well, the Grammys is going on. So she goes on to say, quote from Variety, I'm not really keeping up right now. Kandi, you're not keeping up right now? Girl, just a week ago, you were screaming about Bravo. Give me my goddamn contract because I got other pies on the table and your pie over here is cooling. If it gets too cool, I can't do anything. I'm going to have to trash it. But now you don't keep up with anything? Okay, Kandi. I'm not keeping up. I already said it. So I tell you, I decided I'm not coming back this year. It's been 14 seasons and they allow us to sit around for a long time. But during that time, I have started working on a lot of other things and I got some nice big projects coming soon. So I'm super excited about those things. Okay. Now, I don't know what projects she has coming up. I know she has a contract with NBC Universal, so maybe she's trying to produce some more stuff. Maybe she's doing another another Broadway show. I don't know. With Kandi, you don't know. We don't know. All I know is that she's out, and so that kind of opens the door for a variety of things. Now, I know what you guys out there in the reality streets are saying, and let me tell you something that's not happening. It is not happening. Miss Nene Leakes, Queen of Atlanta. Now, give her some flowers. Is not coming back to her throne. She's not. She's over there at that other network that nobody cares about. She's not coming back, y'all. She's not. too much has happened between her and Andy with the lawsuit and the back and forth on the social media. So she's out. She's not coming back. Kim Zolciak, even though she needs the money, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back either. Because the women don't want to work with her. So let's say so this is the cast that they have now. So Kandi's gone. Sonya's probably gone because she didn't bring anything either. So that leaves Sheree. She by nothing. She can go too because she's whatever. But that leaves Sheree, Marlo, Kenya, and she keeps her. I call her Mrs. Ralph. Okay, she can go too. But they're going to bring her back because they want to see how that relationship and everything plays out. So she's in. But the way Kenya's been talking, she's out too. So then that leaves Sheree, Marlo, Sonia, and Mrs. Ralph. So we have those housewives there, okay? I would say bring back Phaedra because this will open the door for Phaedra. Because as long as Kandi was on Real Housewives, Phaedra and Portia weren't going to come back because she didn't want to film with them after all that stuff that went down. And I honestly can't say I don't blame her. If someone accusing me of that, I wouldn't want to film with them either. So, but now that she's gone, bring back Phaedra, bring back Portia, add Gail, the TikTok divorcee who blasted her ex-husband on TikTok and stuff, who happens to be friends with Kandi, right? Bring that to the mix and there you go. I think we'll have a good Real Housewives of Atlanta season with that cast. Okay. So, but Phaedra don't need to be on Married to Madison. She's not offering anything up on Married to Madison right now. And so even though we like that, you know, what the Phaedra we want is what we see on Traitors. Okay. Yes. Traitors. I said it. Traitors, you guys. And that viciousness. In the last episode, Dan from Housewives, Dan from Big Brother, 2 seasons, the one that says, what's his name, said he was a Judas. That Dan. Yes, that Dan. Tried to throw Phaedra on the bus, and she just showed up and showed out and put the dagger in his back and stuck a candle on top, lit it up, and pushed it on out the door. Yes, that's the Phaedra. And she threatened the old girl saying, don't you ever throw me under the bus like that again, because if you do, you and I are going to have a problem. That Phaedra. That's what we want to see. And we're not getting that on Married to Medicine. It's not fulfilling, you know, because she's in this cast, you know, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. I mean, the only one that's really giving it to her is Dr. Heavenly. And her friend, she's not even on the show anymore, and she's whatever. But anyway, what do you guys think about this piece of tea, you guys? This is what's going on, and this is the breaking news. Kandi Burruss, after 14 seasons, is no longer a Real Housewife of Atlanta. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this. Let me know what you think should be brought back, or should they just scrap it and get all new housewives? Let's talk about it there. As always, I am working on more stories to bring to you, so I better get back at it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.